Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this short review about a ring light for your video blogs. You can put this one to your desk and block yourself using a smartphone, a tablet, or maybe a computer, or in this case a camera, which I'm using here at the moment. As you've seen during this unboxing, there's a tiny tripod coming with that package. It's made of plastic, it's not the best quality, however it works for that kind of simple things. I wouldn't necessarily recommend to put a big camera on top of this because it's meant to hold just the ring light. Since the ring light is made out of plastic, it's light, but it feels like plastic. However, you get this entire package for round about 20 to 25 bucks. Included as well, as you have seen, is that smartphone holder, which is kind of, you can bend it, it's flexible, so it holds bigger phones as well. I tried it already using my iPhone 8 Plus, including an external case. There's this ball head here, which can be turned 360 degrees. It's kind of stiff, so it's not the best quality. On the lower side is a normal tripod mounting. You can see that. Same applies for the top hat. So the ring light itself, as I told you, plastic. It's all plastic. It doesn't necessarily feel valuable at all. However, what this company which builds these ring lights recommends is to use their phone holder, which you can turn inside the inner side of the ring. And of course you can turn it towards your direction to put a smartphone inside. It's kind of, in my case, it's a bit too stiff, and I can't turn it really the way I really wanted to have it. Like, my phone is really big. It's kind of like in the middle, sometimes not. So I don't like this solution here. I don't like this ball head here. I do have two other options that might be working out for you as well. I got this Magic Arm here by a company called Smallrig. I put a link of this tiny extension arm in the video description below. It's around about 10 to 15 bucks. You can attach this one on the inner side of the ring light. It's better because it's more robust. You can turn it also in all directions. But in this case, you need an extra attachment for your smartphone. What I would recommend is to use this one here by a company called Joby. I put a link in the video description below. So you basically attach that with the tripod mount to the Magic Arm, and you can turn this smartphone holder 90 degrees up and down. So as you can see, it comes out of this ring light, which doesn't necessarily have any impact of your recordings at all. But you would be able to place an external microphone on top of the smartphone holder as well. So you have better audio quality if you're not satisfied with the microphone of your smartphone, for instance. Here's the phone, and that's the ring light. The phone pops out a little bit, as you can see. That's round about 2 or 3 inches, and centimeters would be round about, I guess, like 10 centimeters, where this phone pops out. You can turn it towards the other direction if you wanted to, like this. And it makes this entire construction more stable, to be honest. I see my phone is not properly inserted. Now it's fixed. And then you can start filming yourself for your political podcasts or for your kind of like beauty podcasts. I don't know what you're doing at home. So that is the tripod, which I was talking about already, which comes with that ring light. You can attach it on the lower side, however, it's not a stable one. What you can do is you can instead use the smartphone mounting, which I just showed you here, attach that to this tiny kind of plastic tripod. Then it looks like this. It easily holds your phone. You can place that now onto your desk. I got another 2 mini tripods at home, which is this one here by a company called Joby. It's stable, it holds about 15 kilograms. I made a review about this one here a couple of weeks ago. You should definitely check that out. And the cool thing is, it comes with a ball head, a stable one, and not kind of this one here, which is way too stiff. This one holds cameras up to 15 kilograms, if I'm correct. And another alternative would be this one here. That's the foot of a monopod, which comes also with quick release plate for cameras and video heads. Just like to give you an example what you can do. I mean, you can use just the basic stuff which comes with that package. For 20 bucks, you're not necessarily making any mistakes here, but I would like to show you a stable alternative version for that. So here's the mini tripod. I have a better ball head here, which also lets you turn this LED light 360 degrees around. It pushes the light further upwards, and you can extend these legs if you would like to film something from above. You can also take kind of like macro shots using this ring LED. So what I can do now is to place that onto my desk. I have my phone next to it, and this one extends the light just above my phone. And then we come to the next part. How does this ring light get its power from? You have just a simple USB plug. You can either use the wall adapter of your phone or your tablet, or also from your computer, or simply use a power bank like this one here. Attach it to the power bank, just plug it in, and then you get this little remote. Press on power, then it goes on. Woo, nice, huh? So you can change the white balance. You can increase and decrease the light, the intensity of the light. You can switch it off. And I mean, with a power bank with, I guess this one here has like 20,000 milliamperes. This light will probably last for, I don't know, like 10 hours or something, because the battery consumption out of these ring LEDs is not that much. So if you're outside or you're away from home and you would like to film yourself in the forest or something, just take a power bank with you and then off you go. So how do you start a video, or how do you take a photo if you're further away from that ring light? Nothing easier than that, since this entire package includes a remote, which is this one here. So the bigger button is for iOS and the smaller one for Android. It runs with a coin battery. Just simply turn it on the side, then it's flashing here. Go to your Bluetooth settings. On here it's called AB Shutter 3. And then let me turn on the camera of my phone. So I just started to record myself using my iPhone 8 Plus with that small remote here. Let me change the white balance and see what my phone is doing. Ooh. See, it kind of like adjusts it. If you're using a different app, I don't know if the remote will still work. I tried Pro Camera, and guess what? It doesn't really work with the remote here, because I tried to use Pro Camera since I want to keep the white balance as I want it to be. So light at the lowest level, let me turn it on. That's like the highest amount that I can get. Let me change the white balance here very quick. Really easy. Let me stop this video. As you can see, it works super easy in combination with the iPhone. And of course, you can put this ring light around your lens. I'm filming at the moment using my Canon EOS R together with the EF 24mm f1.4 Mark II version, and that's how it looks like. Since I do have that crop factor on my Canon EOS R, I don't get that super wide angle view. However, that's kind of like cropped. I think it's like 36mm at the moment. And I just would like to show you what's going to happen. I can change the white balance. Looks like this. Since I adjusted the white balance myself, manual white balance on my Canon EOS R to about 1400 Kelvin, my camera doesn't change at all. So that's the brightest version I have at the moment. I'm filming with an aperture of f2.5, ISO 320 in a 50th of a second. So that's the lowest intensity, highest intensity. Let me change the white balance here very quick. Looks like this. So that was the review about a ring light, which is available on Amazon for about 20 to 25 bucks. So included is a user manual, this little remote, the ring light itself, quality, plastic, but it should work out for video blogs at home, or if you have something like a beauty blog. It runs with a power bank, or you can use the wall adapter of your phone, your tablet, or the USB connection of your phone, of your laptop or your computer. I don't really like to use this ball head since it doesn't feel good at all. It's way too stiff. This entire construction here is also like, it will work out. Don't get me wrong, but it's in my point of view, it's way too stiff, and that's why I'm not using it. So I showed you several ways on how to do it. I hope you enjoyed watching this review. I will put all the accessories I used to record this video in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and all the best from Frankfurt. Goodbye.